All right, you guys, out doing a little bit of R&D, if you will, testing out some arrows, long range. We've got two separate arrows, exact same length. FOCs are very similar. One of the arrows is 370 grains plus or minus a couple. The other is 430 grains plus or minus. I've got 5 of each arrow. I've already sent 4 of each downrange. Shooting a Mathews LIFT at 70 pounds, 29.5-inch draw, 111 yards. I am using my 100-yard pin, top pin on this Spot Hog. That is dialed in for the heavier 430 grain arrow. The lighter 370 grain arrow actually impacts the 111-yard target using the 100-yard pin. Obviously, the heavier arrow that it's sighted in for is going to impact lower. So we're going to get a comparison downrange. Let me fire these last 2 arrows. Apologize. It's going to be a little bit of a long video here. I have made, 2 trips down and back, 111 yards, and over to my shop. It's probably 150. So old guy's a little bit out of breath, and I'm sure this group is not as tight as my first 10 arrows was. But let's launch these last 2 arrows downrange, and you guys can go along with me when we get a look at the comparison of the 2 different weight arrows. Felt good. Forgive me for my ugly draw. That's how I've drawn a bow for 30+ years. I've tried to do it the right way, and it just don't work out for me, so this is what I do. I might have pulled that one a little bit. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. You guys are asking me to shoot a bow and talk at the same time. This is the first year I've, well, actually the first couple months I've ever really shot this far with a sight. I just picked up this lift the last week of November. 23. Got it put together, dialed in. I did top hat swaps on it myself. Wasn't happy with how the cams leaned out of the box. I couldn't get rid of a right tear, and I wish there was a top hat in between. I bought the kit, and now I've got a little bit of a left tear, which I'm okay with. Don't like the right tear though, for clearance reasons. Anyways, I've only always had like a 50-yard pin. I've shot at 100 yards, just guessing, just playing, you know. But now I've actually got something to aim with. I'm really digging this long range stuff. It's pretty fun. Would never shoot a deer that far, but it's a lot of fun to play around with. All right, here we go. Ooh, about lost one of them. Like I said, this is my second group of 10 arrows at 111 yards within the last 20 minutes, and this was a second trip, 111 yards. It ain't nothing for some of you young pups, but it's a pretty good hike for me while shooting and trying to make groups. Anyways, the white knocks are the lighter 370 grain arrows. 100-yard pin at 111 yards. You can see I got some work to do on my groups. And then let's see, let's put my bow up here. It's 29.5 inch axle to axle. So you can see that the difference in the 430 grain and 370 grain arrows is it's going to be close to 30 inches, looks like. Maybe a little bit less. But yeah, that's the green nocks, the heavier arrows. White nocks are the lighter arrows. Kind of a comparison there. Using the same pin, aiming at the same spot at 111 yards. Going to TAC for the first time this year. I'm pretty stoked about that. I will be shooting the heavier green nock arrows because that's my hunting setup. I'll be shooting them out to 100 yards, and then I'm going to shoot that 111 yard. I think it's going to be a caribou. It has in the past anyways. For the TAC truck, I'll be trying my hand at that. Going to work on these groups, getting them a little tighter between now and then. Got a little bit of a breeze this evening, but it's not really too bad. Thanks for coming along with me, you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.